What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. Today, guys, we got to talk about Donald Trump, unfortunately, dumping the markets after pumping them yesterday. Now, remember, as always, never financial advice, just putting you guys on the plays that I'm in. If you're new around here, smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. So, all Pi coin holders are wondering what in the world is going on in crypto? Why are we going down? But to my surprise, Pi is actually continuously consolidating. So hopefully, as soon as the market picks back up, we're going to see Pi coin begin to rocket. But some breaking news coming in just a couple hours ago. President Donald Trump has announced that the United States will impose 25% tariffs on imports from Canada and Mexico starting Tuesday, March 4th, which is tomorrow. In some parts of the world, today, since it's after midnight. So this is unfortunate. We thought that there was going to be potential solutions that will stop these tariffs from happening back in 2018 when this individual on the screen decided to start imposing tariffs that also caused a market crash. The market reacted respectively, and we see the stock market drop by 5 to 7% across most of big tech, especially the NASDAQ, and we're seeing crypto correct significantly. Bitcoin down 10%, Ethereum down 16%, XRP down 20%, basically wiping out almost all of the gains that were made yesterday. Picoin at $1.64, but I'm loving the price action because we're holding right we were consolidating between February 23rd all the way to February 26th. So my hope is we can consolidate before we break out again on the next big catalyst before the national or international Pi Day, which is 3.14, March 14th. We have 10 days remaining till then, but I'm still extremely bullish. But after that, Donald Trump decided to take it a step further. Donald Trump has announced that the existing 10% tariffs on Chinese imports will be doubled to 20% starting tomorrow. Just imposing taxes left and right, these tariffs, unfortunately, do cause a lot more harm than people think, especially for the markets because they spook them. Since this could potentially affect inflation, price of goods, cost of goods sold, all of these things come together. So again, we can expect a little bit more pain, which would be a double down opportunity across the market. All we got so far from updates for the Pi network was 21 hours ago, the official core team, the CEO and the founders put out a statement saying completing your mainnet checklist is essential to migrate to mainnet. With the recent grace period extension and open network launch, make sure to complete the mainnet checklist as soon as you can, and here is how to start. They created a nice YouTube video. Again, I can put a link down in the description below for you guys to do so. It's just on their official Twitter account. I would consider doing it just to make sure you're prepared. For me, I have over 200 days remaining before I have to complete my KYC. You have to complete 30 mining days, 30 mining days before you can be considered for KYC. So for those of you that are just getting in now, I know there's hundreds of people that have joined since I shared my link, which always, by the way, is down below, the Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Link down below for the Mine Pi app. Start yielding yourself literal free money, passive income by obtaining Pi coins, and then wait for 30 mining sessions, complete your KYC, and then officially be able to start transferring your coins to exchanges to then turn it into profits. But I don't think you should do that before Q3 or Q4 2025. There's also a link down below for Mumu. Up to 30 free stocks are waiting for you guys. And now we're going to dive in to some Pi news. So, updated March 3rd. Pi Network's Picoin gains momentum, growing adoption despite regulatory hurdles. I'm not sure what they mean by regulatory hurdles, but maybe it's because we are still waiting for official big tier 1 exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, KuCoin, you name it, Crypto.com to start listing, Gemini to list Picoin, because we want to ensure retail interest that's already there gets at least entertained by these exchanges. Also, guys, before I dive into the article, remember, Picoin is still holding above $900 million of trade volume. It is down 28% day over day, but it's still holding very strong relative to the rest of the cryptocurrency market. So with that being said, the overall community sentiment remains extremely bullish, where 91% of the community still is extremely bullish and why only 9% are bearish. Take that into consideration. Buy when they sell, buy when they panic, and you could take profits when they are getting extremely greedy. So let's go ahead and dive in. Excuse me. Pi Network's native currency, PiCoin, is becoming increasingly popular among merchants worldwide, with clients spread across countries like the USA, China, Vietnam, and Thailand, and India. The notwithstanding vagueness of regulations, as businesses are now adopting the token as a means of payment in exchange for day-to-day goods and services. Guys, right now I'm currently in the Middle East. You guys know that. I've been mentioning it on previous videos. I'm in the UAE, I'm in Dubai, sometimes also in Abu Dhabi. And with that being said, every time I get into an Uber, or at least as often as I can when I remember, I mention PiCoin to the Uber drivers. I mentioned that, hey, I see that you're grinding, I see that you're working hard. Do you mind? Are you in crypto? And the majority of them say no. So what do? Hey, I have a referral link. Check it out. This is PiCoin. You can earn it while you're driving for work. Get additional passive income. And worst comes to it, you refer a few more people, you get even more yield, higher yield in returns of PiCoin, which makes it extremely enticing and easy to spread the word, right? When you make people buy something, they're very reluctant to do it. But when you give them an invitation to do it, it becomes very organic and nice. And most of them are like, hey, additional income sounds good to me. Arguably, one of the most amazing developments has occurred in China, whereby BYD Auto Service Company, Ltd., in Changsha City, Hunan Province, has allowed buyers to take full Pi payments for their cars. Media reports have it that 40 buyers got vehicles worth of global consensus, or GCV, of 314,159 each for Pi. The whistleblower being Doris Zinn, the founder of Pi Network's global GCV movement. Meanwhile, investors backing the likes of Galloping Group and Sequoia Capital have helped develop favorable spirit in the Pi ecosystem. We're seeing it being treated as a real-world asset, as people are starting to use it to transact for big payments. Difference in enterprise throughout. There's more information about that. And then the challenges and legal warnings. This is the thing that a lot of people are questioning and wondering, where do we see Pi go in the future? So right here, while the Chinese authorities have cautioned the Chinese crypto community, some observers have called it a scam, considering unclear frameworks and absences of legitimate recognition or authority, which by now that's kind of been dismissed. The authorities in Vietnam have also cautioned citizens against Pi transactions, saying the token does not have any real-world applications and its value is strongly self-assigned. Remember, guys, this was years ago that these statements were being made and have since been debunked or revoked because they were stated as untrue. So we're seeing, again, countries start to look at Pi as, could this be a potential transactional type of currency like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, like XRP? But for right now, you guys remember, when there's a bunch of FUD around it, since April of 2022, when it really started beginning in South Korea, China, Vietnam, those are the opportunities that tell us, hey, once there's not as much good news around a certain project, that is the time for us to continue to buy, because we understand as pioneers, contributors, and community members that Pi Network is going to succeed. I think we all believe that wholeheartedly because we believe in the founders, community, contributors, and pioneers. So, market performance and future outlook. During the latest trading session, Pi Network's Pi tokens are trading at around $1.73, currently at $1.66 per coin. Depicting a decline of about 0.6% in the last 24 hours. Even at that price, momentum or movement remains volatile. Pi's network surfacing in numerous countries and amid regulatory uncertainty highlights the rising demand for alternative methods of payment. If the project maneuvers, and I love this part, through legal problems and obtains wide recognition through centralized exchanges, through continued coverage, social engagements, it could carve a niche for itself in the crypto space. Meanwhile, investors and users should undertake through the research and tread cautiously, given the worries surrounding regulatory compliance. We know that's pretty much kind of, again, debunked, guys. So for me, I come on here every day to tell you guys, I still think right now we are in an opportunity window that we won't see even in a month, a year from now. This is March 4th. In 10 days, we have National Pi Day. Binance will likely list. And from there, we'll probably see some significant increase in demand, in price, and a decrease in circulating supply. And there's not going to be enough, just simply not enough supply for the demand that's going to be out there. I appreciate you guys' support as always. Just here to update you guys as much as I can. And until next time, as always, everybody, keep investing. Peace.